Welcome back to Bob's Magic Emporium. Next video, a 365-day magic challenge. I'm going to review this close-up pad today. This one right here. This is actually a special close-up pad. It's not a regular close-up pad. It's the table hopping close-up pad. This is really, really cool. Let me go into this. Let's say you're table hopping, and this is the restaurant table. You can walk up to this, and all you have to do, there's a little piece of Velcro on it, so the little this little flap hooks. So you unhook it, put it right up to the edge of the table, and boom, you got yourself a working space. So now you can store your props down here, and you can work right off the top. All right. So let me first show you the storage space down here. There are 4 different pockets. 3 of them hold props. 1 of them can hold a pen or something else to talk about in a moment. Let me show you the pockets right here first. This is the one pocket here. There's the second one, the third one, and this 4th one here that has this little hole right here. I'll talk about what that hole is for in a moment. This whole pocket right here, though, let me unclick the pen. You can actually store a Sharpie or a pen right in that little pocket, right there. What the hole is for, though, is you can shove invisible thread down this hole, and you can feed out like string or invisible thread out of that hole if you wanted to use it for that. But a Sharpie or a pen fits real nicely in this little hole. And then I got some other props here too. I got a deck of cards. Deck of cards fit nicely in each pocket, so there's one right there. Oops, I put the wrong deck in there. I meant to do this deck. So you got a deck of cards can go nicely in there. If you want, you can put some of your card wallets in one of these pockets. They fit real nicely in there. And you can even fit, I have my USB for my flash trick. You can even fit the USB in there. So a bunch of props will fit in here. The only thing is it's not an ideal space if you want to work off of it. For a couple reasons. One, when you go to lift this up, you could go to do this. And if you're carrying it, you may accidentally turn it upside down and your props will fall out. So that's one of the problems with this. So you can't work out of it. And the other reason is because you have limited number of pockets and props storage space. So you got to work out of your pockets. But this is a great deal because this one you could put like decks of cards in here or something, or you could put Sharpies or Post-it notes, so you don't have to work strictly out of your pockets, which is really, really nice. That's the nice thing about this is it frees up valuable pocket space. So you can put a couple decks of cards here, or a deck of cards, Post-it notes, and something else right there. Maybe your card wallets. But as I said, you just got to be careful when you go to the next table that you don't turn this upside down and have all your props fall out. That's the only thing. Let me show you the surface here. The surface is really nice. I don't even know what this surface is. It's a really nice material though. It feels really good. And it does a lot of great stuff for standard card manipulation and coin manipulation. So let me show you here. I'm going to block the camera for just a moment, but you can see it fans real nicely. So you have that nice fan going on here. Really, really cool. So I love this this thing here. It comes in 3 different colors. I believe it comes in 3. Might be 4. It comes in green. I know it comes in red, and it comes in black. I want to say it might come in blue. I can't remember, but I think it might come in blue. No, I think there was only 3 actually. Black, green, and red, I think. Now, the more that I think about it. But watch the fan of cards. That is so nice to do a spread on here. I've done Matrix off of here when I did some restaurant shows. And the Matrix trick with the coins works really, really well. You can really get the sleight of hand involved with that trick can be done on here, which is great. The only thing I don't like about this is, and I haven't done restaurant in a while. Last time I did it, I bought this specifically for the restaurant gig that I was doing. The only problem with it is, when you're at a restaurant, people are going to have their glasses and maybe an hors d'oeuvre or an entree or something like that. Not an entree. You don't want to do restaurant magic when they're eating. But like if they have an appetizer, you know, they have to clear everything out of here so you can put your table up here. So that's why I don't really like working off this thing. It's great because you can do all your standard like ribbon spreads and shuffles and any sleight of hand that involves like a close-up pad or a mat can be done on here. But you got to have people move all their stuff out of the way, all their drinks and the menus and everything. So that's not very good. That's why when I want to start doing more restaurant work, I want to use maybe like my briefcase table, bring that right next to the table, or even do tricks that don't require any tables. That's another thing too. Is when you're doing restaurant work, you shouldn't do tricks that involve a table. If you need a table, try to get a trick that involves a spectator, where you can have, like, if you need to place something down, have them place it in their hand or something like that. Because it really adds to the, it really makes the spectator more involved. But this is really, really cool, though. This can also be used for many other purposes, not just for restaurant magic, but it can also be used for maybe out on the street if you need to hide some props or something, or you need to ditch something. This is really good because I wish I didn't have my counter pulled all the way out. Maybe I'll pull it out a little bit here and I'll try to get back behind it. I'm going to be rude here for just a moment. But the cool thing is don't know if I can get back here. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Oh, gosh. Squeeze. There we go. So you're really hidden back here. So if you needed to ditch something like a gimmick deck of cards, you can easily just reach your hand back here and you can ditch that gimmick deck of cards, which is really cool. Hard to do when the store counter is pushed all the way against the shelves, but really, really cool. It's the close-up pad for restaurant walk around, I believe is what it's called. I'll get the exact name, put it in the comments or put it in the description of the video. But this is the walk around close-up pad. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Magic Challenge video. I have a jack, and I also have 3 10s. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the jack and we're going to sandwich it right in. Of course, you get the 2 tubes, and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab one of the bottles. He was on a roll with hole-in-one. Not only did he sink the putt on his first shot, but he also got the $500